goddamn right. Say my name.
Oh my god.
The Rock. God damn it. You have no idea what we're laughing about.
Heisenberg.
Alright, so Beast...
I need to finish that fucking show. I was about to call it an anime.
The anime?
Breaking
on the
Bad
level
is my
of
favorite anime.
Corey in the House, Breaking Bad.
I am the one who knocks.
Top animes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, everything's said with a Japanese accent. Say my name.
I am the one who knocks.
You are goddamn right.
God damn.
Oh, crap. Alright, so Beast Woman just kidnapped the kid, but with his father's consent. Apparently.
Yes, science beat you.
Little boy kidnapped by a tranny, not a good start, but it's fine.
Not only that, but father knocked him out, almost disowned him.
I know, I'm really curious to see what the explanation for this crap is. She can't read, that's funny.
This is obviously setting up for a rough
Same. Ew. Ew.
Oh my god.
Good lord. My god. Okay.
Very masculine temperament.
Literally just like Hulk smash. You'll tutor or something? Oh. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Oh. Oh no, please don't be a main character. Just please teach him and leave. Oh my gosh. Why didn't you just not read it aloud?
Okay, this gag is getting really old. She's okay. We get angry pretty easily.
Not even in bed. His dad slept with his tranny. Ew. I've lost all respect. So wait, how long? I didn't read that. How long is it gone?
I don't know. Let's take a sip.
I was spaced. I was just in disbelief. So he's gonna be gone for a while.
Yeah.
That's gonna be weird. He's gonna come back. His siblings are grown up. Nice. What?
What?
Probably like a "if you say so" gesture.
I kind of want that as a profile picture.
What?
I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Oh my god.
Did you see what it said?
No, I didn't, but the 3D just grossed me out.
Oh, the 3D.
That was so much.
Oh my god! So trash. Oh no. So Sophie's probably crying back home. That's sad. But his father said, "Keep your hands off of that tranny. It's mine."
He's like, no fucking problem.
Exactly. That's what I would have said. I said, "All yours, disgusting father."
Jesus Christ. He has no fucking boundaries.
Never mind. It's worse than I thought.
Is one of those made
Bunny?
Bunny?
Oh no, they got noses!
That...
Why is there always furries in Kadokawa's anime? Kill me now. Just please disappear after this. Please, don't come back. That would ruin the show. Is that wine?
Yeah.
Yeah, all these freaking furries everywhere. Ah! You don't have to scream. Oh, you're supposed to be here for 5 freaking years?
Jesus. Okay, I can see the time skip potential right now.
Damn.
I honestly don't like time skips.
Me neither, but in this kind of thing, I guess you have to. Unless you're gonna...
I would want them to, so that way we don't have to see the mates ever again.
That would be nice. I like the design of this castle. That's actually pretty accurate.
Did you just fucking pull a Yoda?
Yes.
Oh, this is where that comes in.
As long as it's not that maid. Intense. Dangerous signal.
Tsundere?
What? Did he just get slapped already? Jesus Christ. Are the adults gonna do it?
Oh my god.
Should just start a fist fight right here. Come on. Uh-oh.
Everybody's just watching.
Oh my lord. Everyone's just watching. What the heck is going on?
So chaotic. What happened? I'm honestly so confused.
I know.
Did you lick your ass with me?
It's weird that they're confiding in a kid that young. It just doesn't feel right. Like they would just dismiss him.
Yeah.
Also, like, I mean, I understand being like a bitch noble, but to literally just like start wailing on the person you just met seems a bit extreme by tsundere and noble standards. I could be wrong. He left the underwear.
How dare you just trick me like that?
Oh, this is not gonna be a good 5 years.
Is he tight? Oh.
What?
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, freaking weird. How did they manage to do that? That's probably bad. Is he gonna beat the shit out of her?
Maybe they're actually kidnapped.
That would be a funny twist.
Oh my god!
It does appear that they might have seriously been kidnapped. Spit on her?
Oh my god.
What? Okay then. Now that she's had her face stomped in the pavement, is she bleeding? Jesus Christ! Oh my gosh, there's nothing to break her spirit. She lost teeth? Like that took a lot to snap her out of tsundere at all. That's pretty rough.
I'm actually really impressed how gritty it just switched.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I like that.
I didn't expect it, but it did impress me. They used shock factor really good in that scene.
Yeah. I also liked it, you know? Reminded me of second episode. Redo Healer. A little bit of roughing up the woman.
Where? In that anime.
What?
I've never seen that in that anime.
Oh, never seen that anime, huh?
I'm never gonna get used to the fucking 3D. It's so garbage.
Yeah, it's bad. But no, I think his approach here isn't like the worst one, but I think there could be a better one.
What I think is the noble could be in on like he's somehow connected to letting the kidnappers do this kind of shit.
I mean, I understand his angle trying to get her respect like that, but shoot, nigga.
Full Metal Alchemist up in this bitch. What the fuck?
Never seen that show. But okay.
Don't worry, it's garbage.
I'm sorry, I know.
The blonde is a male. Why?
Why? Good lighting, good lighting. What? Want to fuck? Same. No, yeah, like Tsundere's getting their face smashed in the ground is very satisfying for me. So I do appreciate that. But I think he should have done it. That would have been... Actually, it probably would have been bad, because then he would have gotten all, like, dominate of her. Interesting stuff. But you can't trust him either way.
I mean, it's not a bad life.
Kinda is.
It is when you just...
Money can't buy did it?
Oops, I said it out loud.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty funny. But this is a bit too much soon and not enough did it, in my opinion. I mean, she do be cute, but way too violent, like shit. Also, you would think, like, if this were real, and I don't know if this is part of the act or what, but you would think, oh!
That wasn't.
Just do a rocket jump. What are you, soldier? So, okay, this is what I was gonna say. I was thinking they must send someone to watch over the princess just in case this shit would happen. That was kind of overly dramatic and dumb.
Heal.
Heal. Was it an explosion? Nice. She's not even phased. Not even this dude's phased. It actually is. What do you mean he failed? Oh, I see. He almost freaking did it though.
Yeah.
He still like tried. I know her voice too, damn it.
No, no.
I definitely know the freaking voice. No. I'm not gonna, because every time I do, I'm wrong. But I know I freaking heard it. Maybe all Japanese people...
I've heard it too.
Maybe all Japanese people sound the same. It reminds me of Mind's voice from Akame ga Kill, but I'm not sure on that. Could be wrong. Well, I didn't like that one either. I think we're going in a bad direction. I like the girl. I like Eris. It's just she's too soon. Not enough did.
Yeah.
And he went about trying to conquer her soon in the wrong way. I think, especially given the fact he didn't pull it off completely, but also, like, he essentially put her in the damsel in distress situation and then tried to be the hero. And I don't know. I just think, like, instead of that, her father should have forced her to get educated by him, and they should have gone on some kind of, I don't know, other adventure where she was forced into it, but they grow together and start to like each other more naturally than like, oh hey, let's insert them into this artificial thing. Or I guess maybe, you know, they were saying it wasn't artificial, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe it turned out to be not, like they thought everyone was on board and then people rebelled and actually kidnapped them.
Yeah.
But I still don't like it.
I think they did really good with the shock factor in this episode.
I like that.
As far as like, not only wherever they beat the shit out of the little girl, but
yeah.
Also whenever he first discovers his first real dead body, they
oh yeah, that was good.
Just took it in. Like that was a really good first encounter, I believe. Like it's not to say that this world is just full of fucking sugar and sunshine.
Yeah.
It has its own fucking grittiness and death along with it. So
yeah, that was a good thing, but I think like I wanted, if I was writing this story, I would have made it go in a very different direction with that character.
Yeah. Needless to say, this did have some anime sins.
Well, yes, it did. But what I was thinking when I saw that character for the first time, I was like, okay, a better way to introduce this character is, you know, his dad's a quote unquote knight, noble. You know, he's higher up in status.
Yeah.
So it's natural that every now and then he might get invited to a party or something. You know, like a ball or, you know, some kind of social event. And then at that moment, since his son's like, I thought this was where it was going to go, because his son was like, I want to meet women. And so his dad would be like, I'm going to take you along, and you meet the noble girls, and then he'd meet her. And then it would be like that natural growth. And she wouldn't be quite as soon to the point of just like complete violence. And she would just be like, cute Cinderella, you know, it's like verbal abuse.
I am starting to see a pattern of like, you know, subtlety seems to go out the door, as Kadokawa has this really horrible habit of like changing, like trying to increase pacing just to like get the story progressing. It seems like their idea of pacing is that like is to start out slow and then just like progress all the way through. I saw a redo of Healer. Like it was just like, well, that one was weird too because like it started off like pretty slow, then it got really fast, and then it got really slow, and it seemed like I wanted to fucking die because how fucking slow it was. Because he kept fucking and just going to random towns and be like, "This is my plan." So I don't know how this is gonna turn out here, but as far as it goes, like it just seems like we know that there's gonna be a time skip, and they're just like, what could he learn during this time skip? And now that's just how this is. So it seems.
Yeah, I just think I would have preferred a different way to approach the whole thing. It just seems kind of janky. It seems like the storytelling isn't as... It was really smooth in the beginning, and now it's getting more chaotic. And there's a way to use chaos for benefit the story because it brings out the right emotions in the viewer. You know, you're rooting for this character or against that character, or whatever. You're like, yes, this... So chaos can breed good stuff, but I think in this instance, it's just chaos. It's like almost chaos for the sake of chaos. Maybe later down the road you see somehow how it actually develops the characters and does something for the story, but as of right now, it's just like, we need to introduce this character and have some development. Here's this weird-ass plot we're going to throw at you. I don't like the way it's moving. It's not moving smoothly from one thing to another. It doesn't feel natural. It just feels like, oh, hey, at the end of this episode, we need a cliffhanger. So you're going to get thrown in the back of this thing, and you don't know where you're going with this muscle woman, and then boom, now it's like, dude, calm down. Like, just slow down. The dude's, what, 5 or 6 at this point? Like, what? That's a bit weird to do that. I don't like it.
Not only that, I don't think that they expressed that this new character is aggressive, just as aggressive towards her servants. Like,
that's
like,
true.
Like, I didn't see any times where like she abused anybody else other than the kids. So how was I supposed to know that? Like, oh, I'm sick of this kid treating me this way. It's just like, well, we didn't even fucking see that. So like,
Well, the only thing that you get as far as why she's so mean to him is initially he's younger than her and talked back to her. It's like, that's freaking dumb.
Yeah,
you're both kids. You're nothing special. You're the daughter of a noble. He's a daughter of a quote unquote noble.
Yeah,
the son of a noble.
Oh God,
he's the daughter. Surprise!
He's a little bitch. Yeah, but yeah, I'm hoping that they do a bit of a comeback because like it doesn't seem like it's the end of all the good things that are gonna come out of this anime.
I agree.
Yeah, like I this sure has hell of a lot of hope compared to Redo of Healer.
Yeah,
and I will be making those comparisons because it's the same fucking people. So it's like, and if I bring up any other animes, like it's either gonna be flip floppy. Like if I bring up a fucking Sekirei, I think they did Sekirei. I am not a huge fan of Sekirei. It's just
of course you are. Come on.
No. It's just Pokemon with women. Like, it's not logical. Girls Bravo, that one was pretty justice. And then there's Overlord, your fucking
pretty not
your hero.
Pretty bad.
It's like it's has to say like you're as it is sort of online for the both of us.
No, like you at least like some of Sword Art Online. I don't like any of Overlord. From episode 1, I was like, not for me. Dumb. I didn't like the premise of Overlord. I don't know about the characters. I don't know about where the story goes. the premise. I was like, I don't know.
It was a really goofy beginning. Now that I look back on it, but like, I don't know. It got invested after first episode for me for sure. And then looking at the manga, I was like, wow, this gets really fucking dark.
You gotta read the manga, man. You just gotta watch 1,001 episodes of One Piece, my guy.
Son of a bitch.
Come on.
How dare you?
No, come on. One more episode. It'll change everything.
Oh
my gosh.
How dare you? How dare you?
But I do think there's potential. I think that this can still save itself. Right now, I think it's just got a bit rough. I think that I don't know. There should have been more stuff about I think it should have stayed in the original setting. The setting change, drastic. It's so drastic. I don't like it. It should have been more gradual. It's jarring. It kind of it's too fast. And I like Eris though. I do. I like that she was, her face was crunched into the floor. That was very satisfying. Little brat. That's what you deserve. You get your little face in the ground. That's what she deserved. It was good. However, like I said earlier, it should have been the main character. I mean, it didn't have to be that violent if it's the main character, but it should have been a thing of I am just as powerful or more powerful than you. Respect. It should have been a lot faster, a lot simpler, and then you could have had a more natural progression from there. Just like one event, when she starts beating on him, it should have been like a full blown fight. And he's like, well, no, because then she just would have tried to pay me back tenfold. I'm like, no. It doesn't have to be that way. It could be written differently. She could not. She could be a Dede all of a sudden. And boom, there you go. You've successfully dominated the tsundere. And that's all you're trying to do here. But instead, you go on a whole adventure. It's just dumb. I don't like it. I don't like that episode. And the one before, of course, I didn't like. And it's like, what's going on with his family back home? It's probably... He shouldn't have left. There's too much going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too many things are not...
to leave untied.
They're happening at the same time, and half of it you're not seeing. And you're like, what's going on? There's too much going on at once, I think. Yeah. Too many loose ends that need to be tied up before you can progress. And they just were like, oh, hey, both of these women are pregnant in your house, and all of a sudden you're meeting a muscle woman and getting beat up, and your childhood quote-unquote friend is crying, and...
If you just, look at it, as an episode, summary, I want to see the pre-production, just okay, so we have to explain that the dad that we all grew up and cared to love has cheated on his wife with the maid, but by the end of it,
sounds like Arnold to me.
by the end of it, we have to get this kid knocked out in a fucking job.
I know.
It's just
how about a normal job? How about he works at a fishery locally or something like that? Just normal.
Or how about we just do one thing at a fucking time? And then, by the end of the season, you can have, enough support and fucking money to keep the consistency. Because, you have...
And then he could go to this school, and he could meet Eris there. I don't know. She could have not found a tutor, and boom, she's at the school now. And it's more natural. It makes more sense. It's not like chaos. I hate it. I don't like the way it's going.
I don't like the constant if it makes me freak the fuck out because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, or there's too much going on to keep track of.
Yeah, and
there's too many unknowns because they're not telling you everything because stuff's going on at a different location, but you know it's happening, but you're curious about it. You're like, well, I'm not seeing that. I don't know what's happening. And then if they do a time skip, you're going to be even more in the dark about a bunch of stuff that happened. But they're going to have to do it at some point. I don't know when they're going to do it. But I don't like the way... it's still redeemable. You can get through this janky-ass storytelling for a couple episodes and then get something good going afterwards. But right now, it's a bit rough. Bit up and down. Especially the freaking cheating thing. It's just oh, now everything's going to change.
Oh, we're just going to shrug that off. Cool.
Well, they didn't really. They made a good... they addressed it well, but the thing that I thought was unrealistic, like I said, was with the mother's reaction. No, you're not going to react that way. There's no way you're going to let the one who cheated on you, you're going to raise the child, your bastard child, right next to your real child? That does not happen. Unless the tenets of marriage are completely different in this world, which I mean, it doesn't seem like it. That is unimaginable to any woman. Just be like, oh, that's cool, you cheated on me. Oh, hey, we have a bastard child now. Let's just raise it you wouldn't be able to live, you wouldn't be able to look at that child. You'd hate it. You'd look at that child and you'd have that horrible feeling of distrust for your husband every time that child is representative of that distrust. So I don't think that's unrealistic. This show was so realistic for so long, but that completely unrealistic. And I think the reason they did it was because they were just like, hey, harem, right?
Oh my god.
I think that's what they were going. They're like, hey.
I think the most unrealistic about that is that how many fucking sentences it took for this kid to just convince his mother. Just like that.
I know.
Just to be just like, okay.
A little kid. What did he say? He was 7 now? A little 7-year-old kid comes up to your mother after she's been cheated on. He's not even supposed to understand what that means. And then tells her how she should go about deciding stuff. And the mother's like, I guess you're right. I can't beat you, Rudy. I'm just like, no, that would not happen. In 0 worlds would that happen. I don't care if this is another world. So I don't like that. I thought that was bad, unrealistic writing, just for the sake of having more women around. I don't know. Weird. It's just weird. And then him getting thrown in. It was just a mess. These last 2 episodes were just not how I would have written it, to put it mildly. Makes me want to drink when I would watch this show, because it's like, nah, here we go. Here we go.
Honestly.
And hey, I knew there was going to be something like this, and here we are.
There we are.
Here we are. You can't pull off a perfect show, can you, Kadokawa? You just can't do it. It's not their fault, I guess. You know, they're adapting it, but still, you can't do it. Whoever wrote this, I don't know. That's all I have to say. That's it. I've gotten it all out. And if you like the tranny cat, you're disgusting. If you like men, you're gay.
If you like animal humanoid characters with animal noses, kill yourself.
You're a furry. Google how to tie a noose.
Hang your balls from the noose that you tie out.
Yeah, just so you don't go and terrorize the local wildlife.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess that's it for, what is that, episode 5?
Yeah, episode 5.
Alright.
We're getting to the midpoint, and it's like it's declining, obviously. But
yeah.
we still have.
You have hope. Don't say I don't have any hope. I think that this could very well be the end. You get 3 nice episodes. It seems like Kadokawa's, that's about all you get. You get 2 or 3 nice episodes.
Wow, we're getting an average out of that. So I don't know. I can't really speak as to say if there's any turning point coming up anytime soon or at all. So
the one thing I do hope is that his relationship with the tsundere does get better, but I still don't like the way it started. But you know what? It could turn out okay in the end, and she could be a nice little submissive thing at the end and be pleasant. But then he's got a problem. Like, what if she does turn into that? Now he's got the childhood friend at home that he was thinking about marrying. He's got the freaking Roxy girl. He's like, oh, I think she's great. And then he's got this one. It's like, what are you going to do? You know what that sounds like?
He's already having, like, commitment failure. Like,
sounds like harem to me.
Yeah, it really does. It's setting up for that so fucking fast.
Just to ruin your life.
Man.
But really good animation other than 3D. 3D was gross.
Oh my god. It seemed like it happened so much throughout that fucking episode. Like, oh my god.
But it's weird. Like, they have such an incredible ability to budget for drawing, but it seems like when you do I don't know what it is. I don't know. You
somebody press the fucking 3D carriage horse button. Just copy and paste that shit.
Yeah, we used it in the Read of Healer, so we'll just copy paste.
My god.
Probably is the same horses.
Cancer.
Alright, well, episode 6 coming up soon. Bye, D.